I am sure sports. You know me there, from coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get your sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know no game play, that me not say it. If me never see no game, me not know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here. For the day done, you are gonna love over your son.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crapper players. We are good enough. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices, add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
All right, my people. Good afternoon. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. Can you hear me now? I am your host, Man. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody is doing fine. Yes, indeed. We are blessed indeed. You understand me? We are too blessed to be stressed. And indeed, God is a good God, and He continues to watch over us and keeps us. He never slumbers, and our Lord never, ever sleeps. So great and mighty is He. And He's strong in battle. All right. And so we give Him praise. We give Him glory. Listen, stay encouraged. Be encouraged. You have life, so you have hope. Begin to live your best life. Pursue your dreams. Honor the Lord. Love people and be good to people. On your way up the ladder, don't step on people. Bring as many people along with you. So if you should struggle on your way up, there is someone there to help you. Yeah, man. That is it, That is it. All right, so we have some big things that we're going to discuss today. We have some videos that we want to show you as well. And please, you can also call in and share your thoughts and your opinion on the show. We will not be long today, won't be longer than an hour. So make sure you get on as early as you can with your thoughts and your opinions, all right? Because we will not be on very long, but it promises to be a very exciting one. Thanks to all of those who are on right now, as usual. Once you're on, I ask you to hit the like button, to subscribe, and to share. Hey, like people are still competing on YouTube. Hey, one thing man is man, I know competition. I keep on telling you, I'm in my own lane. It's hard to understand because I do this for pure love, not for financial benefit. But I have some people out there who really appreciate the channel. And many of them, they may not give super stickers and super chat, but every now and then they will just randomly just reach out and just say, man is man, bam, buy a bag juice. That's just it, right? But we want you to hit the like button and subscribe and share. And the truth is, if you can support the channel, go ahead and support the channel. All right? Big up Pastor Sterling in the building. People, me keep on telling you, so this St. Clair need to hear his testimony, you know. Because sometimes some people go through some things in life that them need to just share with people constantly to help other youngsters to know that when you give your life to the Lord, you know, you're not worried about survival. He will bring you through. And Sir Sterling is one of those persons. If he should tell you what he has been through and where he's at today, you would stop and say, indeed, God is a good God. I'm telling you. So big up Sir Sterling. Big up Float Management. Chris King up and running. Jason, go now. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Richard Stewart up and running. Issa Allen. Yeah, man. Sterling I'm a G, you know, Issa. Yeah, man. The connection go far back, you understand me? TY, bless up TY, a long time. Hey, you know that TY, Tyrone, I think he is, you know, one of the long time persons, and TY was one of those persons like when nobody, I think he's probably one of the first persons to start when the channel start having like super stickers and super chat. You know, TY was one of those first persons to do that. So big up yourself, you're a pioneer. Fire Goda says by respect a juice, definitely. I will certainly do that. You understand me? Big up yourself, Fire Gunner. All right, Gunner's doing well. Kind of, you know, ran over West Ham easily over the weekend, but you know, Jason Guna do the EPL thing, so check out Jason Guna TV. I'm always doing EPL thing, so watch what I'm going over there. So, but I am glad. Let me just touch some EPL thing quickly because I have some other things to show you. But I'm glad that the Liverpool fans are coming out bold to say that Liverpool is winning the league. In fact, I have several Liverpool fans who have admitted that given where they're at now, what they have accomplished, if they were to not win the league from here, this is what the Liverpool fans that I've spoken to are saying. It would be the biggest bottle job in the history of the Premier League. Liverpool fans are saying that because Liverpool fans believe that how the table is right now and what they have done and the coach that has come in and the fact that they are doing this without Alisson and Jota and them call names, and they are saying that they have injuries. All right, here is what they are saying, my people, that Liverpool will win the Premier League and will be in the Champions League finals. All right, are the ones that I've spoken to, and this is over 8 Liverpool fans. One of them is Fremo. Fremo never said anything about the Champions League, but he has come out boldly to say that Liverpool will win the Premier League. I don't want to hear any excuses, you know. All I will say is that if Liverpool continues from here to win the Premier League, it will be big because it would mean that from wire to wire or wire to finish, Liverpool would have really led the league and won the league. What I will say is that I am an Arsenal man, and my prediction is that Arsenal will win the league this season. All right. Of course, that is conditional on the players being fit, because they have had some major injuries and the team did not look well to important players like Odegaard. But if they can stay fit, I am telling you, Arsenal will win this league. All right. So just saying that, Issa Allen, I hear you know 25 games to go. Management, they're gonna get their hearts broken. Well, they are the ones saying it, you know. All right, they are the ones saying it. No, I'm not forcing them. They are the ones coming out and saying that Liverpool, Liverpool, because the only team in their eyes who can stop them is City. And worse after the City defeat yesterday, these guys are cacahoots about themselves winning the league. But we shall see. You understand me? I also believe that Chelsea is going to be in the reckoning, and Liverpool in Liverpool last 5 games of the season, they will have back-to-back Chelsea and Arsenal to play. If you look at the fixtures, at the back end of the fixtures, Liverpool will have, in the last 5 games that they will have to play 1 week Liverpool and the following week, 1 week Chelsea and the following week Arsenal, or Arsenal and then Chelsea. But they are the 3rd to last and 4th to last game of the season. So we will see. You understand me? Yeah, man. So we will see. But let's talk about, well, let me give you some JPL now. JPL, interesting. I want to speak in particular about Mount Pleasant. Listen, if you watch that Mount Pleasant game on TV, this is the first time in a JPL game where I've seen, right, Coach Theodore Whitmore on the sideline, and the man watch him team playing and goal score, and the man happy. People, normally his demeanor on the side of the pitch, you think like he's upset. You see, if Tapper is smiling and laughing this way on the sideline, teams are in problems in the JPL. You hear me, people? Because here is what is happening. It simply means that Tapper is enjoying coaching and enjoying the football. When Theodore Whitmore used to play and have a smile on his face, he was a thorn in the flesh of his opponents. Coaching, I don't even remember him having this laughing, smiling thing on the sideline when he was in charge of the Reggae Boys, or even at Cornwall College. And he has it at Mount Pleasant. And the truth is because of how good the team is doing. He's beginning to get the pieces together, and the team is beginning to play well. And remember, they have lost Alex Marshall, who they thought would have been a pivotal part of this team. Look out, people. I think Tapper has his hands on this Mount Pleasant team. I see players, I see them passing around the ball. And it's not like Mulline is a bad team, but they completely outplayed them in the second half of that game on a poor surface. So, finally, we think, Mount Pleasant have that. So some clippings of Anthony Patrick, I don't know. Hey, the officiating in Jamaica needs to be better still. And I'm being honest. The second goal from Mount Pleasant was offside, clearly offside. Mr. Parchment, big up yourself. But I'm a Mount Pleasant fan. You know that. I am a Mount Pleasant fan. I support Mount Pleasant. But the second goal scored by, oh my Lord, Musa, they call him, was offside. Shaquille Bradford. It was clearly offside. Mulline, but you have to be disciplined. Bad calls are in football. You understand me? You can't stop playing because of a bad call. But that was an offside goal. The referee can miss things. But the officiating needs to be better, man. We see a game with Racing and the next team. And to be fair, again, that was a bad decision. I think the referee, I thought the referee was laughing. I don't think he actually meant to blow the whistle. I think he was laughing at the fact that the goalkeeper under no pressure and the ball fell out of his hand. And the whistle kind of, because he was laughing, the whistle went, because there was nobody close to the goalkeeper, and he said the goalkeeper was fouled. It's crazy, right? We saw Davian Ferguson saying that Issa, congratulations to Issa after JC lost, and I think that is because their goalkeeper was not able to play, right? You understand me? So those things I wanted to highlight and stuff. Chris Wayne says, big up yourself, Sir Troy Bulla Malcolm. Man, it's been a while, man. You know, come on the program, man. You only in a comment section, man. But big up brosis, the brosis and all that you're doing down there. I see the building coming on strong down there at Rossi's. You understand? We have a good program down there. I know Paul T got Davis still at the helm and you have a function coming up. But bless up, man. Chris Wayne says, man, you advocated on the platform for Tapa to be brought back to Mount Pleasant. He should give you some royalties. No, man, the right thing is the right thing. Yeah, the right thing is the right thing. But big up. But tell people still, you know, that it's not like Tapa and I sit down and talk and them thing there, you know. I mean, I have not been, we're very cordial. So I have respect for him because I grew up watching the Tapa and Donald Hewitt and the Eastern Fuma Simit and the Winston Anglin and the Hector Wright and the Neville Brown, them call him Bud Murray and the Carlton Alexander, you understand me? The Warren Barretts, that is the era of my football, the Christopher Belly Dias, the Eugene Williams, them man there, you understand me? Terminator Dennis and Gaddafi, them man them grew up watching, you know, Chris Da Costa and a goal and them thing there. You understand me? At the time they are football, me really, as a youth, so me always pay a tribute to them man there. I think Tapa is a good person. You may not like his demand, you may not like his ways, but he's cool. If you respect him, you show you respect, man. You understand me? So big up and what he has accomplished in football, you know. Go back and watch Jamaica versus Brazil in that friendly, you know, boss. Tapa was not normal, you know. People make it look like they scored 2 goals. You know, Marco Pratt, Wayne Palmer, you mean RR. D-Mar try to get in touch with the RR. Yeah. What Tapa did in the World Cup is not ordinary, you know, boss. 2 goals in a World Cup is not an ordinary thing in one game, you know. It's not an ordinary thing to accomplish, you know, boss. For a team, first time playing in the World Cup, you know. So he must get big up. At the latter stages of his career, him go to England in the lower tier and did well. Him and Pepe. So you have to big them up, man. You understand me? What he meant to do. Who Jason Guna? I missed that part. Richard Mitchell said, when we're going to discuss the topic, you have to have a prelude, boss. Show and go long. Make up some time. I'm here. Richard Mitchell. Hey, no man. I am off, sir. Cha. This is JPL roundup. So, no JPL me a roundup. Richard Mitchell me a talk about Tapa Mount Pleasant. Yes, no man. All right. Saying that Richard Mitchell has scrutinized the eye. Hey, you understand me? Let me get to that for Richard Mitchell's sake. You know, so if you do that, we'll call you out. Be a problem though, Richard. You shouldn't do that. No, let me just talk about the Reggae Girlz. I believe, this is my opinion, from the last game. I thought the South Africans look better with the ball than Jamaica. But Jamaica is bigger and stronger. And we have Bonisher, top baller. Made a huge difference. All right. But in terms of ball possession and the ability to build from the back and progress. Oh, what the ref? Oh, sorry. I thought the ref was laughing. Sorry. The racing game. I thought the ref was laughing because the ball fell out of the goalkeeper hand and the whistle went off. But racing would have scored because the goalkeeper dropped the hot ball out of his hand. Racing was about, and the whistle went off. And Anthony Patrick was not happy. And I'm going to play the video on this because it's unbecoming of the coach, of a coach still. Though the referee was wrong, I think the behavior was unbecoming of a man of his status, you know, and seeing that he has so many youngsters under his charge. But I do understand how emotive one can be in such a situation. But let's get back to the Reggae Girlz. I thought the girls, I mean, we did well. We scored 3 goals. The first one I thought was just ridiculous. It's a corner, not something to be celebrated. You don't see those things often. Better goalkeeper, it would have not been a goal. And that first goal opened up the game. All right. And a couple, like Jody Brown did well to pass that one into Bonisher. Excellent finish. I think even the goal that she took, good finish, but you can see her physicality helped her in that. All I'm saying is that I know the team has not played together for a long while, but there are still some glaring issues that need to be addressed. The defenders, they make too many bad passes and they are doing all of this dribbling, turning back and cutting players, and they cut player left, they cut in defense. You cannot do that against the top teams. the center backs, the two center backs, right? Right? That needs to be dealt with. We still have this issue. This is like every Jamaican team have CDM. Well, CDM issue. Well, the Reggae Girlz have good CDMs. Let me just be fair to them. But this left back issue with the left side issue with the Jamaica team, it needs to be fixed. It needs to be fixed, Coach Busby. All right? Going ahead, we have to find a left-sided defender. I think I found the person, I think I found the person. And my suspicion is that these three players were not called because they had the NCAA tournament, and surprisingly, the Florida State Seminoles, that's what they call them, they got knocked out. And I think they were not called because the expectation was that the Florida State team would have gone all the way. Therefore, these three girls were not called to the team because two of them would have possibly played on that left side, which is Amelia Seminoles, thank you, Jason Gona, which is Mimi, the caller, Van Zanten, right? I think that's her name. She plays left back, really. And in front of her is Solai Washington. I think if we had those two in the game against South Africa, and they are younger, right? And then, yeah, it could have worked. So I think like the absence of Amelia, Mimi, is significant. I think she is the solution to that left back position. And then we have a Cameron Simmons who is now playing sometimes in a back three. She plays right wing back, right, which means that she has worked on her defensive game and still have her offensive skills. And I think like when these three players drop into the team, it's going to be big in terms of what they're going to give to this team. They are younger, very fast, good on the ball, tactically and technically well-established players. And the only reason I think they were not called is because, like I said, the expectation would have been that they would have gone all the way, and they were surprisingly knocked out because there's no other reason why they would not have been called up to this. I said Jeremiah is saying that Taylor Hines is the answer at left back. So what do you think? Taylor Hines over Mimi? That's a good competition right there, Taylor Hines and Mimi. Because Mimi tackles, she works hard, she's fast, What do you think? Taylor Hines or Mimi? Which one? Talk to me, Jeremy. Because Taylor, yeah, let's see. Peso, what go on? You don't go much later. You don't go watch the ladies, them, Peso. I send a ticket, come give you. Where you go on with Peso? So what you saying, Jeremy? Jeremiah, Jason, Taylor Hines, Mimi. What about the left side? Because Denisha Blackwood actually looked better playing as a left winger with Jody Brown on the right-hand side than she does playing, yeah, at the back. I don't know. Mimi, who said Mimi? Who said Mimi is not a left back? Mimi can play left back. You watch Mimi team? You watch the flirt? Who saying that, man? What do you mean she's not a left back, man? That's my time, man. She can play there, boss. May I tell you? You know what Florida State, You know what Florida State? AC, I don't think you watch Florida State. I am just going based on what I've seen at Florida State. What happened to the young lady that played on Thursday? Is she a left back though, Wilson? Is Wilson a left back? Because I feel like she's a midfielder. Just how she works with the ball, I feel like she's more a midfielder, Mikey. I think she would do well in the midfield. I don't know. Maybe I need to see her again. Okay. Somebody saying Taylor Hines is the best after that. All right. Well, but it is an issue that we need to address, though. Okay, all right, boss. Okay, all right, so people, you see when we're talking football. All right. So listen, people, like, oh jeez, like sometimes that's why sometimes it's hard to do live, you know. So let me say this. So a star, are you saying to me because a player plays in England in a club, they are better than a player who plays in college in the USA? Come on, man. No, you know, let's change the topic. We're not going to go further with that. Football is not like that. America, the United States of America, is the #1 female team in the world, boss. So we need, you see right here, so now, it's when we are reasoning the football, and we are talking about female football. When you talk about people playing club and college, this is not male football, boss. This is not male football. If you have a man play intercolonial in the States and a man play for Liverpool, the gap is far and wide. When you have somebody play in the women's league in England, and you have players playing in college in the States, the gap is not far, my boss. No, I said that, Jason, I haven't watched Wilson play a lot. I haven't watched her play a lot. One umbrella. Bless up yourself, one umbrella. Bless up yourself. Bless up yourself, one umbrella. Hold on. All right, boss. USA. Hey, one thing with me, you know. You see me come on the platform now. You see anything you know say, that me I work with. So guess what? Yeah, man. The players who play in the league in England are better than the ones who are playing in college. Argument done. Uno right. Here's me I say. Uno right. Once the players are playing in Europe, they are better than the ones playing in me don't argue with you. Uno right. Because that over there is better than the football in America, boss. A female and female side. Big up! Hey, yo, a big show go out today, though. You see all this, man. So, uno right, but me don't argue with you. All right? Me don't argue with you, boss. Me don't. So let's move. Nicholas Powell, big up yourself. All I know is that USA have the best female program. If you want to say Spain as of recent, when you think about the years of dominance of the USA and all level worldwide on female football, even if Spain is presently ranked #1, USA is the #1 or the most consistent #1 female footballing nation in the entire world. All right? That's what I know. Their system has produced loads of talent. All right? So when I think about that, for me to come here and say players who are playing in England, female players are ahead of the players playing in the USA because they're playing in college, I can't make that distinction, boss. Nicholas Powell, hey, Nick, call in on the number and talk to me, because you follow the system, you know. Oh, Oh, Jason Goonice. Compared it and National Women's Soccer League, not the college league. No, I'm not. No, man. I am not comparing. Listen what I'm saying. Oh, all right. Big up, Nick. We need to talk. All right, you're working. What I am saying is that I never said the collegiate soccer is better than any professional league. That's not the point I'm making. I am saying to you, how far is the gap between the top players who play in the college system and the players who play in the league in England, the WSL, Women's Soccer League. That's what they call it? All right. So, for example, last year, Jody Brown was at Florida State. How far was she away from some of the top players? How far? Bonnie Shaw, when she was at Tennessee, how far away was Bonnie Shaw from some of those players? I don't think the gap is wide on the female side for those who are in the USA, the top players in the USA playing, boss. I don't think, not for the league, not for the overall standard of the league, but the top players, boss. So when I see a top player to suggest that because they are playing in the college system in the US and somebody is playing professionally, it means that they're so the players, all the players in Spain are better than all the college players. How many are the players? Here's the next question. How many are the players from the USA women's team come out of the college system? How many are them? How many are them? So this is one player. So Trinity Rodman. List. Give me some more names, Jason. Don't give me one. So Trinity Rodman. We're still talking about players in the US. So Trinity Rodman is one. So give me more names. You said that Trinity Rodman. Go ahead, Jason Guna. Give me all the names of those who are leaps and bounds above Jody Brown. Give me the names. Give me the names. Let's see the numerous girls who are way ahead of Jody Brown, and because Jody Brown is in college and they are in some league. So let's go ahead. I'm going to make your name so 3. You're gone 3 so far. 4. And remember, all of this is your opinion. 4. And see, somebody saying Rodman played college. 4. I'm confused, man. All right. Where did you? All right, don't have the conversation. So AC, what is your point? So seeing that Jamaica, I don't understand an AC. If only 2 players on the Jamaican team, if only Spencer and Bonnie Shaw, so Jamaica only have 2 players who can play football, or 2 players are good. I don't understand like why we don't have good discussion. So there are 2 players. So people, according to AC, only 2 players on the Jamaican football team, female team, are up to standard to play football. Bonnie Shaw and Rebecca Spencer are Jew. No, they have no chance, but Which one? Drew. So Jamaica only has 2 players who can play at international standard. But how they qualify for 2 back-to-back World Cup and they are ranked 40-something. If only 2 players, a squad of 23 and only 2 players. Man, stop talking madness, but Jamaica only have 2 top players. What wrong with them people? The same like football dialogue no one come mash up the man said Jamaica only have 2 players, boss. Only two Jamaican players are up to standard. Listen, just you see why people, that is why we can't do live. Because for somebody to really want to have a sensible conversation, come on our platform. A team that went out of their group at the World Cup, went to round of 16 at the World Cup, were not embarrassed at the World Cup, having gone to a World Cup before. A league that you say is better than the college league in the USA. They have multiple players playing in it. And then, having said all of that, you come and say only 2 of the players in the team are up to standard. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? I don't understand. Like, what universe do we live in? Do we have to be negative? How all of a sudden, only 2 players in the Jamaican team are good? How all of a sudden, football in the USA is below standard? How we get to this place all of a sudden? Sir, Jason Gona, boss, me say it already. I said the gap no wide. It no wide when it come on top. Why you ask me nonsense for my brethren? Me just tell you, say, I don't believe the gap is that wide. Did I say you're better than them? Me don't ask me no nonsense, man. You aggravate me now, brother. Me not done say already, the gap not that wide. Wanna make it look like say the people playing the WSL are leaps and bounds above the top players who play football in the USA, boss. How many World Cups England win with the great league that them have and the great players them have over there playing? How dominant are they? And all of a sudden, none of the American players them. But you keep twisting what I'm saying. I said to you, the gap is not wide. You ever ask me nonsense. If we believe at the same level. Me not answer that already, my boss. Relax, man. All of a sudden, the US program not good. WSL is better. Brother, me calm. But when you ask nonsense, because you look like you want to give me a different, you want me to tell you want to tell me what to say. Because me answer already. And you want to tell me what to say. Me said the gap is not wide. You ever ask me if I see him level. How your question makes sense if me said to you I don't believe the gap is that wide? Answer that. We have a call online. Call for calm me down. Caller, what do you have to say? Oh, hold on. We're not to hear the call. Yes, caller. Hold on there. Hold on there. Hold on there. Let me see if we can get the caller. Because I know how I go on. Anyway, we're going to leave that thing there because. Hold on there. Let me see if we can call the caller. Hey, see, me don't talk to you, because you say only 2 footballers from Jamaica up to standard. Me don't. The person named AC, me don't talk to you, cause. Hold on, let me call back. Let me call back the caller. Man, say only 2 Jamaican footballers can play football.
Hello? I lose you a while ago. Hello?
Yeah, man, I'm here. Let me say it again, people. The top players in the college system in the USA, the gap between the top players in the college system in the USA and the players that play in the WSL in England is not that far, boss.
You're correct on that.
So for any of you to come on, I did not compare the leagues. Let me say it again. The gap between the top players in the US system, college system, and the players in general in the WSL is not that wide, my boss. Of course, there's a gap. Go ahead, caller.
Yes, man is man. Hope you don't bust a blood vessel. Anyway, the gap between the Division 1 football in the United States, that's the college level girls, ladies, is not far from any of the top leagues in the world. Because you have some out of this graduating class that's going to come out next May, at least 30 of them may end up in top divisions within the world. There's from Spain to England to Germany to the United States to wherever. But when somebody goes to Jamaica, they only have 2 good players. They need to go see a psychiatrist because I understand that.
Man say only Drew Spencer and Bonnie Shaw are up to standard.
So Mexican team have no girl up to stand because they never reach a World Cup, you know. The Mexican team never reach a World Cup, so them don't have nobody up to standard either. You know, what happened to some people, they say, them always, although we are Jamaicans, them always think we're not as good as the others. And people must stop trying to do that. The girls that play for Jamaica right now, this girl team, this female team we have right now, is the strongest team we're going to have. Stronger than the one even that went to the World Cup last year. And definitely stronger than the one that went to the first World Cup. And every year we're improving because the girls are getting better. The ladies are getting better. Stop calling them girls. The ladies are getting better. And every lady that's on the Jamaican team presently is a very good player. Presently. Very good players. Can make most teams within our region and maybe many other teams.
What I want to know from this person,
European countries.
the goalkeeper that has been keeping for Tottenham, she's not a good goalkeeper? Like, I don't understand how she keeps at Tottenham for so many years.
Listen,
what's her name?
If you go through
JPL is not good. Atlanta Primus is not good. The Swabish sisters, they are not good. How we get there?
Listen,
I don't
understand. Man, you must understand. This is the same thing with the Reggae boys. Them no rate no player. Any player the coach pick, no matter who them pick, them always find fault. That's how we are. We can't satisfy what we have. You understand me? We try improve, and we are already improving every year. The Jamaica national female team has improved from 2019 World Cup. And that's the World Cup, yeah. 2019 World Cup. We have improved every year. And the next World Cup, we're going to be much better. You understand me? But the reason why I call is because I don't think Mimi Van Zanten is a left back. I think she's a natural midfielder. But the coach don't have a left back on Florida team, so he put her at left back.
Okay, that's
what I think.
Okay.
Right. Just like you see the shop, what's the name there? Cameron up the centre because if the other 2 centre half got injured. The 2 of them. So that's why Cameron is back here. So in filling a gap, but 2 seasons now she's playing left back. Maybe she end up being a better left back than a midfielder because she's there now for 2 seasons. You understand me? But it's good that she can play 2 positions, so you have a utility player.
So you believe that Wilson is the answer at left back?
No, I think Hines is better than her.
Okay.
That's my opinion. But the 3 of them good enough. But I don't think Blackwood is a left back. I think Blackwood play better in the midfield.
I think so.
She's more aggressive and yes. So if she can hold on that left side midfield spot, then she have a a good chance of starting.
But I think that midfield is very tough, do you know? Because
yes, it is.
if you have Drew, Atlanta Primus, you have Jade Bailey's her name.
Yes, and you have McNamara.
Yeah, that's a very tough midfield to make.
Yes, and I want the coach to give. I hope the coach start McNamara this game. I just want to see her start. Coming on for like the last 10, 15 minutes. I want her to start the game in midfield and see how she operates. Because when I'm saying I try players, I want them to try players and give them a good run. Him started the same team against Spain, against France, as him start against basically Brazil. I want them to get the players who's on the fringe. Like even Richard, that's her name, the girl from Waterhouse. Richardson's her name, the girl, what's her name? The girl from Waterhouse.
Richards?
Yeah, I want them to get her a run too. I want them to get her a start. And just to see
really?
how. No, but you just want to see. But it's a trial, you know. It's a trial. It has a practice game. So you have to play the players to see how them operate.
Okay.
Yes, that just does me as a coach. I want to see my players who don't get a regular chance to start. We win the first game, give them a run, give them a half, give them a 45 minutes run. And can you remember we have 5 subs and you can always talk about you're not doing well. That is just me, man. We just want to see all the players them play. We say about 14, 15 of them play this game, and you have about 8 others. Get them a run. Just get them to see how they operate under pressure in a high standard game. Because South Africa is not a joke team, you know. Them get to the second round. Them get to run a 16 in the World Cup too.
South Africa. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a joke team. I will beat them 3-0. So anybody think that Jamaica done a team on have 2 good players, then them need to go. But tell me where them see that Juice Spence and Bunny Shaw. Come on, give me a break.
And this is Jody Brown's first season pro.
Right. So she went. People must understand when Bunny Shaw went to France the first season, she didn't play much. And the first season when she went to England, she didn't play much either. You remember?
Yeah.
People, when a new person come into a team, them don't unless them is Messi. They might have to pay them dues, sit up on the bench, get into the system, know the system work. And Bunny Shaw did say that she's not getting time because she had to get to know the system. When she learned the system second season, she has started and every year to the leading goal scorer after that.
Yeah.
So don't get the ladies a chance and don't support the ladies and stop talking about only two good player on the female team. Nobody said that because the sisters play well. They played well in the World Cup. They played well. They may not start for them club team, but them play well. Yeah. You understand me? Anyway, I'm not going to listen to you.
All right. Yeah, but all right. Hey,
you have the game tonight, right?
You know, so, yeah, man, that's why I end the show quick and fast.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right. Hey, you know what? You know, say my bad. People forgive me. Me just realize AC mean autocorrect. Me don't know what me that. Autocorrect. And when I say I don't really what I mean, autocorrect. And the computer putting them things. He might type something else. Because him say him name AC autocorrect. You understand me? Autocorrect. So am I bad? Me should make him make me almost get mad and autocorrect. Big up yourself, AC, because the autocorrect work over this. You understand me? When you type something, the computer put something the computer try blackmail management because I know that you really beat me. Anyways, moving right along. But yeah. There's lots of work to do with the team. Like I said, I personally like how the team played. Like I said, I believe that South Africa look better on the ball than us. And yeah, so that needs to be fixed where the team is concerned. The U17, let me show you some highlights of the U17 because this is important. All right. You tell me, you watch, you listen, you tell me what you think about this U17 team. All right, brilliant goal, brilliant move. right? I'm going to show you some of the build-up plays from this team, because I think they're really they're doing a lot of work. They had a next camp, like I said, this weekend. So let me see. I need to find some more and show you what they're up to. Yeah. All right. So we're going to show you some more of the build-up play from them. Let's see. Give you some more highlights and thing. Just look at the build-up play. Yeah. Good again. Good build-up play. Good build-up play. Good build-up play. As you can see, you see the keeping the ball, the possessing the ball, and they're playing against a Constant Spring team. The game ended 4-3. A couple of the goals were just mainly because they're playing against adult men. Yeah. And in these things, size matters. I'm going to show you one more goal. So just let's look at this one. There you go. I mean, some very good. We have seen this. They played against JDF. No, they played against Constant Spring. Yeah. Yeah, man. Nolan is a part of the U17. The Nolan guy that came on, Owen Jump. So there are 3 players who play for Mount Pleasant who are part of the U17, but because I think they had the game, they weren't there. So he's a part of the U17. And I know that the Glenmore goalkeeper is one of the goalkeepers. The St. Elizabeth technical goalkeeper is one. The Manning's goalkeeper is in that team. The man is Sewell of Excelsior. Dam they call him. I think his name is Damani Williams. But he's in the team. Taylor, Giovanni Taylor, Jamaica College. But I think he plays a different position with this U17. I think he plays in midfield. A player that I like, but he's very young. He plays centre back for JC. His name is Stewart. I think Donald Stewart's son. Very good player. Very composed at the back. And thing. So really think like this U17 team are on a very good path. Lots of preparation. I know they have a tournament coming up as well. I think in Mexico, they have a tournament in Mexico that they should be heading off to. They have a next camp coming up in December as well. And you know what I like about the U17, because they have gone through the process of like keep on cutting down the team. And sometimes when kids are not selected, you hear parents come out and say all kind of things and stuff. With the U17, even some of those kids who initially, because from the first camp that they had over a year ago to this present team, I think only 2 players are still there. Only 2 players are still there from the first camp in St. Lucie, Port St. Lucie, to now. Only 2 players. And the parents are still supportive though, And that's what you want, because at the end of the day, you know, no matter how good your child is, if it's the next child better, you have to understand that. But some people, all when them know the other youth is better, even when they know the other youth is better, they still like have this expectation that their kid should be there because it's just their kid. And I don't think that is how, you know, the football operate and how the football goes. You see how let me just take this thing from how somebody this, I see this person, boss, it don't matter where you know me from. You want to know me from Mannings, you want to know me from when we used to live at Water Lane, you want to know when time I used to live at Whitehall, you want to know when time I used to live wherever. Boss, it no matter where you know me from. What you say no make no sense. I may tell you that again. What you say AC, no make, you don't care where you know me from. You can't know me from a day I born until now. And nonsense you talk. See, I 2 players for Jamaica female team up to standard. Nonsense. I don't care which school you go. You want to go to the school, you want to go to the factory, I don't care. And nonsense you talk. And anybody else agree with you, and nonsense them talk. You could have want to watch football from long time. You could have want coach all Russia team. Or you want coach all Reno. Or you want coach all England. Or you want coach Messi. I could have you build Messi and make Messi when there. And nonsense you chat. But 2 players alone up to standard pan Jamaica female team. Nonsense you chat. So you come talk about, you know me from when. What that have to do with nothing? Nonsense you talk, boss. So you can't, AC stand for you correct. You can't tell me nonsense, but a 2 player up to standard on the team. Nonsense you talk, so I must autocorrect a type for you. Because a real reasonable, sensible football watching, loving, coaching, understanding the game person would not make a statement like that. All if me never know nothing about football and I watch it. For me, if you watch the Jamaica team playing a 2 World Cup, qualify. And I like them, and I like somebody give them some points and them go through. I play them, play and qualify. Then you're going to come on the platform, come talk about only 2 of the players them up to standard. If everybody else want to agree with you, them can agree with you. Nonsense you talk. You busy with school you want to go. You could have want to go to UA. Or you want to go to Harvard. And nonsense you talk. You could have been Elon Musk's son. And nonsense you talk. Albert Einstein could be your uncle. And nonsense you talk. All in Socrates are your grandfather. And nonsense you talk. So until you correct your statement, or autocorrect your AC stand for. And that is it. That is it. We should do a poll and find out how many persons agree. Yo, so I tell you have a laugh at it. Sure. See your next man I tell you here. See there? A nonsense you talk, boss. You got many people there, but you might say yo, people, me gonna end the show. You understand? Because this dog go stop it. You might say he thought. So boss, let me ask you again. I am telling you that what you're saying don't make sense. Your response to that is that you know me from when we used to go Mannings. And you, what does that have to do with anything, boss? What does that have to do with anything? No, me I tell you say nonsense here at all. You are going to say no, you thought I were intelligent. No, sir. Oh my God. You see it now? You said that me at this year, you know. Because me say what y'all say no make no sense. You know, you know, sir. You think, sir, me did intelligent. Suggesting that you don't think me intelligent at all. Come on, Arthur. You can just say, you know what, man, I was exaggerating, man. More than two of the girl them good. And that you fi say, you know. And a true, man, when me did say, it don't really make no sense. And that you fi say. And you're supposed to say that. Almost all the females on the team play in some top leagues. Because, let me tell you this, if only two girls on the female team will go to World Cup good, then nobody will play for Jamaica team from 1998 can play football, none at all. Let me say it again. If your argument is true, that only two girls on this team are up to standard to play football. From 1998, nobody who ever represented Jamaica, those who from England, from the US are born on the island, can't play football, none at all. None at all. If your statement is accurate. That I'll try to say we're not going to do that. It's a Westman, we're not going to do that. Peso, talk to AC because your AC going to see him school in the Peso. You're virgin. You don't know AC, Peso. I'm going to tell you how old your AC. Peso, I'm going to tell you how old your AC. Are you virgin? Peso, you know him very well. Talk to him. And Daniel Simit knew him very well too. Talk to him. Magrowda, you know him very well, you know. Talk to him. You know him very well. Talk to him. Yeah. Oh, geez. Look like Balakar they are called to, you know. Balakar are going. Balakar, you are going to match. Find out if Balakar are going to match, you know. Maybe we can give Balakar a ticket, you know. See if we can win a ticket. Big up one umbrella. And big up, you know, Reggae Boys community. Big up one umbrella. Him same one Peso. Him same one we play D Cup fifth room. Him same one. You say you know him though. He don't know say me know him. Him think me don't know him. Yeah. Him gone now, man. AC God Peso, him know. But good question. And Nicholas Powell is a sports psychologist, you know. He has worked with the Jamaican Olympic team and, you know, has done some work with the Reggae Boys as well. I'm hoping he's a very busy man. He works in the collegiate system as well. You know, I'm hoping that he can come and share some stuff in terms of sports psychology with us. One of these days. I know he says that he's busy and at work today, but you know, we have an interview planned, so hope that works. All right. But like I said, the three players, Solai, Cameron, and Mimi, good players. When you see him get pressure, yell him up. Him get catch. So you never know, see him all along. I see him one pressure, man. I see him one. Yeah. Yeah, but Anthony Patrick, yeah, I'm careful because I don't know that whole incident where you try to tell player to come off of the field and player basically I say them now come off of the field. The substitute where you put on the field. The substitute you're trying to put on, say him now go out of the field. I don't know. Anthony Patrick, who are on your side? Who's running this side? So the coach is trying to take off a player. The player say him now come off of the field. The coach are trying to tell the player on the bench, say you are going. That player on the bench say, oh, me now go on the field. What kind of Premier League is that? We need to discuss Anthony Patrick. We need you to call and talk to me, you know, because we need to know who run your side. If the players them are you. That's number one. Number two. talk about this. So now, I need to understand how the Admiral involvement in the league is, because Admiral don't give the JPL jersey. The JPL apparently purchased the jersey from Admiral, right? So each team get one home kit, one away kit, and some of the teams apparently get an alternate kit, which is a third kit, right? Some, not all. I don't know which ones are so. In football now, you can't have that. Here's one. So if you have one home kit and a player has blood on his shirt, what will that player put on? Or is it that clubs have to buy? Every team in the league should have at least 3 home kits, meaning the same type. So if you have blood on your shirt, you can change and put on a next shirt. All right? And if that one get bloody, you still can change. All right? Same thing. When it comes to away, you need 3. For the alternate, you need 2. I raise that point because here's what happened. You see, when you're playing in this football, if you watch EPL and you watch the big leagues, you see halftime, most of the teams change at least their tops. Some of them will change their shorts and the top. But most teams, they change their tops. We cannot operate the league with one jersey. So like yesterday, halftime, Mullins should have been able to go into the locker room and come out in a new shirt, because the first one would have become very soggy because of the water and the mud and all of that thing on the field. That's part of raising the league in terms of its professionalism. We cannot have team with only one set of jersey. What if there's blood on a man's jersey? Because you're not supposed to play with it on the jersey. And we keep having incidents of players. You saw in the Italian Serie A, a game had to be abandoned because a player fell. We don't know what is going to happen. But the clubs need more than one jersey. You should be able to change your kit halftime if you're playing in conditions that make the jersey heavy because of all the mud and all of that. Players cannot squeeze out and dry off to go back on halftime in this. No. And even if you can't afford 3, you need at least one other set. So your starters can change at least their tops. You may not want to change the shorts because some players don't want to do that. And I know that with national teams, that is what happened. When the Reggae Girlz go in if you look at the Reggae Girlz tonight, when they come out, the tops that they come out in, they look fresh. Same thing with the male team. You look at it at halftime when they come out, it's a new top they have on. So Admiral either need to provide the teams with one set of the jersey free, or the JPL need to ensure that the teams buy an additional set. You cannot have one set of the jersey at the game. In fact, you know that in international football, both at the national level and the club level, when they are doing the match coordinators are doing their checks, you have to show your 2 kits. Meaning you have to show 2 sets of your gears that you're going to play in, plus the away kit. They always say to you, bring it to the stadium nonetheless, for whatever reason. So you're told at your match coordination meeting to bring your home kit and your away kit, and that you must bring like more than one set of the gears of the kit that you're going to play in. The league have to step up the standard, man. Jerseys cannot be that expensive, man. See, Peso, there you go. Peso saying that, man is, yes, I go Reno versus Harborview at Compound when they had the Adidas sponsorship. They change halftime in New Jersey shirts. There you go. Yeah. So we need that in the league. That is how we're going to elevate the standard of the league. And then we have to, listen, we can watch some good football in Jamaica, you know, if we just have good surfaces, you know. We have to find a way. And let me help you. We have to find a way of managing what we have better. We need more and we need better. But you see what we have? We have to manage it better. All right? I spoke about this recently. Like the National Stadium, it doesn't have to be the way it is. I watch the schoolboy game. I watch the Jamaica game. I watch the club championship game. We have to manage what we have better. We have to do that better. I told you about what Jamaican calls 40 legs coming out of the cracks over in the bleachers. Can harm people. And all that needs is pest control. We have to be able to manage what we have and manage the stuff better. Yes, we need better stuff. We need more stuff. But what we have to manage it better. We have to manage our fields better. I like this jurors. We don't deserve more if we can't manage what we have. That is true. I look at, so even Draxal yesterday, like that it was overgrown. It's bush. You're playing a home game. You know there was a game. I don't know if it is now. Maybe it's not. And that's why I said Draxal, because it may not be Mount Pleasant. Maybe if Mount Pleasant is paying rental to use it for the game, then somebody would have been responsible for cleaning up the place. Outside of the field needed to be cut and cleaned up. It needs to be cut and cleaned up. It's simple stuff. You see JPL game where the benches are where the officials normally sit. The covers are gone. So if it is raining, the papers there, man, if you run and hide and all of those things. Those are some simple things that as a people we can do better. We can manage them. I recently saw a video out by Mandela Park. Like they should change the name from Mandela Park. It's embarrassing that we call it Mandela Park. We should just call it Half a Tree Park. Mandela Park. And you have some, like how crabs live, like them have holes where you can, right? Mandela Park. Brethren, they did a video with some rats out by Mandela Park. People, if they tell you how big the rats are, you know, think a lie, me I tell. I've seen dogs of puppies that are not as big as the rats out by Mandela Park, boss. We shouldn't call it Mandela Park in that state and condition. We shouldn't. And it doesn't have to be that way. All it needs is pest control. Or tell people you cannot go in the park with food and those things. It cannot be so difficult to get rid of rats out of the Mandela Park. They better call it Ratdela Park. Yeah, better they call it Ratdela Park. But certainly not Mandela. Like we have to do better. We have to do better with our present sporting infrastructure. And look at Catherine Hall. The other side of Catherine Hall, it's a good thing, is like, it's not the highest quality in terms of videos and stuff. Because the condition of the side of the field that the cameras are pointed on is not good enough in terms of the stands. We could have painted it. We could have painted it in the Jamaican colors. A simple thing that, man. All I'm saying that we need to do a little better with what we have. A little better. We have to manage what we have well. And Jura said it that what is probably why we're not getting in. No, who wants to, when people come and see what is happening here, do you think they want to give us anything else to manage? I'll Soba in a park. You want to tell me that cricket match I go play a Soba in a park and we're going to paint it? We're going to paint up some of the areas, the areas that camera are going to shine on or show on. We're going to paint them. Come on, man. Jamaica, we can do better, man. We're bigger than this, Jamaica. We have to take some pride in some of the things that belong to us. Man, what do you think about the D Cup semifinals playing at the National Stadium and not the rural area? Tom Stranger, it's the same thing they did. They're going to tell you that there are two Clarendon teams, and it's easier for the Clarendon teams to come into Kingston. There's a St. Catherine team, and there's a Senton team. So if it were to be played in Montego Bay, the Clarendon team's journey would be difficult. The St. Catherine team. St. Catherine people prefer going into Kingston. The Ochi people, them bomb on the highway. In fact, it takes a shorter time to get to the stadium from St. Anne on the highway than it is to go down into Montego Bay, which is the only, right? So I understand it, Tom Stranger, but where in the rural area would you play the game? Where? Because there's no suitable place in the rural area, really, you know. And what I'm saying is that because we don't take care of what we have. Yeah, but Conrad, we as a people, we have to take pride in what belong to us, man. Me bring up this thing a long time ago, you know. I brought up this thing a long time ago. That a Jamaica will see newly built public bathrooms. And it's like something inside of them get vexed. So what am I, this a government bill is a mash man for mash up this, you know, because of this a government, and they just break it up because it's not their party who did it. We have to take pride. Instead of being political, we have to be more nationalist. Instead of being more partisan, we have to be more patriotic. No, Catherine, to be fair to Issa, this time around, it will be very... McGrath is very far, is further away from Catherine Hall than National Stadium. Glenmuir is further away from Catherine Hall than National Stadium. Garvey Masaya is further away from Catherine Hall than the National Stadium. And Ocherius is the same thing. So on this one, I will agree with Issa. I would agree with Issa. Right? Because it may be, they may be able to generate, because Issa is here to make money. Issa is running a business. And where will they make the most money? I think they will make the most money at the National Stadium. And remember, I think when Issa renting the stadium, what Issa does is say, listen, we have all of these activities. Give us a wholesale discount. Yeah. And remember, last year, many people were against what happened. Why? I don't think the DaCosta Cup semi-final. Glenmuir no stands, man. DaCosta Cup semi-final. When they reach the stage, you have to play a place where you have proper stadium, man. I don't think you can go play if you man go sit on top of hill and watch big old semi-final Doncaster Cup and Manchester. Those places don't have no stands, man. Yeah, Chris Wade. So I believe that the National Stadium, in this particular case, is very neutral. I don't think any of the teams in terms of travel and stuff have any advantage. I think, and I think the fans would prefer it, because who in Montego Bay are going to watch it? Anyways. Who in Westmoreland? How many people from Westmoreland would really travel to watch these 4 teams? I believe that you may find that there are more people in Kingston, neutral fans who would go out, than neutral fans in Hanover coming to watch the game at Catherine Hall, without there being a Western team. If there was a Western team in it, I could understand. If you had a William Neighbor, a Ross Caesar, Cornwall, a Herbert Morrison, a Anchovy, a Mannings, a Frome, a Godfrey Stewart, then I could see that. Even if you had a Stets, I could see that. But with these teams, I think, yeah, I think if there was a stadium over on the Clarendon side, it could work. I think stadium for this year is the best venue. This year. Yeah. So hopefully when, the Mobile United owners start doing their work at Catherine Hall, some of these finals will be played at Catherine Hall. You understand me? And then they can play some at the Trelawney Stadium as well. Yeah. But yeah. But good thought. AC, big up yourself. Big up yourself, Well, Jason Guna gone. Jason Guna say management get upset like Anthony Patrick. Big up yourself, Jason Guna. You know, Miss already, Very vociferous. Yeah. Peso, you know that, well, I mean, I know still. Like the stadium field, we need to do some work still, Well, I know that the government is planning on doing some repairs on it. That surface. Because even track and field event can't happen at Catherine Hall anymore. Like it looks like the surface is all not so good. I even watched like the netball game at the hey, oh my God. Hey, Jamaica, we have to do better. I'm not trying to call out some of my things in public. But with Jamaica, we have to do better, You know that Sabina Park don't have a scoreboard. Like how Jamaica have big USA and we don't have a TV in the stadium anymore. Why it takes so long to replace that? Why has it taken so long for us to have things projected in the national stadium? You can't even see replay. All right, Pesa is saying, management. Yes, I will ask you now, Pesa. Did you see the groundsman wet in the field, Pesa? Or you assume that the field was wet by the groundsman? You're asking a Pesa? Did you see the groundsman wet in the field on the occasion that you're talking? Or you assume because the field looked wet, it must have been by the groundsman? Remember that the Cavaliers game there was a drizzle, Remember the schoolboy game recently, there was a drizzle. So what are you referring to, Pesa? Remember the Jamaica game, there was sprinkles of shower. So what are you talking about? Although they did wet the field, the Jamaica versus USA game. But you also must understand that with those things like the international games, it's sometimes the match coordinator and the management of both teams that discuss it. And so while Jamaica may say they don't want to, the USA may want it to. Yeah. But Pesa, they feel now 3 hours before game time, Pesa. Yeah. Pesa. Pesa don't want to beat you, the boss. Careful. Mind it. Mind it up, Pesa. MC, big up yourself, you know, man. You understand me? So you say, don't call it autocorrect. Just call it AC. All right, here can. Oh, my God. This is what we call him. AC, yeah, man. Man name AC. Yeah. Blacks! Portmore for sure. Portmore, there's a fuck. Demo! Liverpool. All right. Bless up yourself. Marlon Nelson. Up. Marlon, the money go inside the Cavaliers Hotel, man. Over there in Cebu. Be a boom, 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 boom. Be a cannon and clappers and thing. The players have to run out. Think me say players are like chuck on the bed because they seriously a gunshot a bus. Hey, them places that take the football thing serious. What they were trying to do, make sure that the players don't sleep. What was that about? Oh, the under 17 they play Constant Spring. The Constant Spring team coached by Never Burtis Bell. And they defeated them 4-3. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Marlon, the players don't look like they were bothered by it. Yeah. And the game is tomorrow, so I don't know. I don't know if it was a welcoming thing or exactly, you know? Yes, I don't. I think the players were like checking to see if there was a shootout or something, and then they saw that it was fireworks. So the players, I don't know if they were trying to distract the players or make the players feel intimidated, but the players made fun of it, like say, yo, like, you know, they're welcoming us to do the DR. You understand me? Yeah. Oh, you're not talking the US game. Oh, we're Melshire Walker. You know, I just have some clippings of the game. I don't have the full game. But I'm going to see if it is on the video. And if it is, I'm going to play it on the channel. But the team is really looking good. And like I said, you have the Nolan guy that came on, played very well for Mount Pleasant, 15 years old. He assisted on one of the goals. He's a part of that team. Owen Jump is also a part of that team. Well, let me say that. They have been training with the team. Okay. Marlon Nelson says a typical Spanish thing. You know? Yeah. For them to do that. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, what the man them think about Pep yesterday when the Liverpool fans them a mock him and him just 6 is real. You understand when Pep did that? Him just do this. 6 is real. What him do? 6 is real. That Pep do, you know? Big up yourself, Mr. Porter. Yeah, man. Jamai Topi injured. Jamai Topi injured. You just need to get him mental right. Need to get his mental right. You understand me? I think that is what is injured. Yeah, man. He's you know who know him very well? Minzy. Minzy knows him very well, you know, and from that early age, I think from when he was in grade 5, the figure that he was a talent. But you know who is the guy named Owen Jump? I think Owen Jump is if I were looking at midfielders, CDMs to groom in Jamaica, he would be one of them. he would be one of them. Owen Jump, very, very, very good player, good young player. He did well on the Charlton trip. So I feel like these guys are probably going to end up in Charlton or somewhere over there because he was very impressive on the trip that he went over there. Owen Jump. But this under-17 team is very competitive because them not being a part of the camps for the last couple of times could also jeopardize them. You know, yeah. Yeah. I never talk to Mr. Speed about that. No, Peso. But you know who I saw a glimpse of recently? At the player named Donahue Mitchell. Man, he has put on a lot of weight, man. Lot of weight. Donahue Mitchell. Cause I thought he was still with Aston Villa. But he's here. Just got a glimpse of him. Lot of weight. Don't know. I don't know if he's going to shed the weight. And yeah, and be ready for January. But yeah. Yeah, man, jump. I believe that if Jump were at Cavaliers, he would be starting. He would be starting. Yeah. Man, I don't know. I think Malachi Douglas what in his final year and the whole school even thing. I think the decision right at that time was what messed him up. Malachi Douglas. So let's see if we can get it together. Interesting to see because to see what will happen. Because I think Phoenix Mona have like one game because I think this guy named Mitchell, Denzel Mitchell, like the two players that I think will come into the Veer side from Mona. Denzel Mitchell is a good player, and Rabino Garden. Those two players, I think, will make a huge difference. Yeah. Big up yourself, Mr. Porter. Like you kind of keep yourself, you understand me? Far away from trouble. Really appreciate that. Big up one umbrella, you know. Tell you, man. Reggae, what's the original group? Reggae Boys Community. Big up the group seminar. Hey, what me see? One umbrella of a shabba ranks, you know. One umbrella and a ramp put the thing in the boss. One a do. Shabba ranks a head that's one umbrella, you know, boss. Watch out, you know. Yeah, man. Peso. I don't know I'm to nick you. You say you think Veer will be relegated? What about Mullines? What about Mullines? What about Racing? In Peso? Where you say that? Mannings, Veer only have two quality players, Anderson and Hoolin. The rest are just running up and down. Marlon Nelson. No, man. Rabino Garden, him not play often, but him good, man. And the youth when him Denzel Mitchell, very good, man. Them just because them playing schoolboy games. That is it, man. But they are two good players, man. What do you think about the Trinity forward, Josiah Daniels? Him not good? And what about Forbes? I think him have look of quality in him. I think if he played with better players around him, he'd look better. Michael Forbes. Yeah. Yeah, you know that Lamar Neal look like he's not there anymore. Like Lamar Neal is on the move. Lamar Neal is a good looking forward ball, I know. So I think Lamar Neal could I think like a player like Lamar Neal should drop into the Mullines team. Josiah Daniel, he's not scoring a goal yet. Where's the car? Is overweight right now? Okay. Wait, oh no, sorry, it is overrated, not overweight. I thought it was overweight. Okay, big up Errol Phillips. Yes, sir. Taylor Hines by a countryman. All right. All right. Cool. All right. Hope she comes in. And so the man is the vomit boss. Boy, Jamaica the easy. You know what is funny? You see, sometimes like Peso, you see how sometimes the guys come hard at people, and maybe I am guilty of it too, you know. You see when people come back at you, you can't take it, you know. You see how you call the man vomit boss, and I bet you say the man them give you a name now, Peso. You get livid. You must give what you can't take it up, Peso. Ay, They want to say Kyle spread his weight around according to Jeremy and Brown. Yeah. I see this one here. Somebody saying, Errol Phillips says, absolutely right. Man, a US college team can challenge for the World Cup. I think so. I think if they were to get the top college kids in the US, maybe all of them not American, if they get the top players from the Division 1, a lot of the teams in Europe would not be able to beat them. Yeah. You know who is a good player? The captain, I think he went overseas for college, you know. The captain for racing. But I think he's back in Jamaica, finishing up his college education. I think the club probably paid him college tuition. The captain for racing, he's a centre back, but I think he's out injured. Very, very good centre back. Intelligent. He reminds me of the former captain of Arnett Gardens, who is also overseas, who went back overseas, Joel Cunningham. Intelligent player he is. Really like him. Have some quality. Yeah. Yeah, Markovich Brown. Yeah, man, he's injured. That's his name. Markovich Brown, yeah. Very good player. I think he used to play centre forward for St. Catherine, you know. And then when he went to college, he started playing centre back, and he has looked good. And his loss has affected them. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know that Chris win. Yeah, he won with KC. Yeah, I you know that I think like let me tell you this. I think Veer and Craig Butler being in the league is very good. Like the league is not very marketable, you know. I think Butler being in the league make it very marketable. Like you see when January come and he gets his players, I'm looking forward to that. Like when yeah. So I agree with you, Conrad Smith. No, I don't think Vera is going to get. For some reason, I feel like every year for the last 5 years, Moline struggle with relegation. I feel like they are going to kick the bucket this year. That's one. And I just feel like Racing, unless Racing gets some players, just the kind of behavior I saw from Racing, like you're not sure if it's the coach on the team or the player on the team. They seem very disorganized. And I think that is going to affect them. All right, so Timali, I think the name is says that Taylor Hines is captain of Liverpool playing left back in the top league in the world. Yeah, I think Jason Guna told us that already and said that, you know, she should be the one to come in and play left back. I don't think we disagree with that. Markovich Brown, yeah, man. Well, how about you just appointed Stu Pease, or look like Stu Pease going to be out there with Donald Stewart. Two Stewart's in charge of Harborview. That could swing the pendulum in their direction. So you have watch this. The problem, you know, because you have Mount Pleasant, Cavaliers, Waterhouse, Arnett, Portmore, Mobie. So don't be all not making it to the top 6. Asking you know. Chapter not making it. Veer not making it. Mullines not making it. Harborview not making it. Tivoli not making it. Okay, so Donald Stewart is the head coach. And Stu Pease is the assistant. Okay. All right. Oh my God, then this Justin Dunn. Oh, hold on, let me talk to the youth here. Justin Dunn. Somebody, if anybody know Justin Dunn, click the party and send it. That man is gonna talk to you. Brethren, you have too much talent to not have the requisite discipline as a player to make it, boss. Justin Dunn, may I talk to you? Somebody, your family them need to tell you this. Boss, you can play in Europe. Maybe not in the top leagues in Europe, but you can get a contract, boss. You put on weight to get big and fat, brother. What you doing? Are you playing football? You have potential, my brethren. A lot of youth who work way harder than you don't have the potential you have. Don't waste it, boss. Don't waste it. Get yourself back in good physical condition. If you don't like the team that you're at, find a team and join, my boss. There's a reason why they are called to the national team. You should be right there looking. Right now, everybody pass you. Come on, Justin Dunn. Step up. And you see a Jamaican born player? A Jamaican born player, Breckenridge, play for Guyana Jaguars. They're going to see many more Jamaicans go play for Turks and Caicos and all of them places there. You know, you just watch and see. My top 6, not in any specific order, but Mount Pleasant, Cavaliers, Portmore, Waterhouse, Mobile United, and Arnett Gardens. That is my top 6. That is my top 6. That is my top 6. Top straight. Let people hit the like button on man. Anyways, yeah, that's right, you know. Right, you know. You know, might as well me just come up for this stream, man. Yeah, you see I'm mad, man. You see I'm mad, man. What? 61 likes. No super chat and super sticker. Percy, you like the video yet? Yeah. I see him top 6 me have Pesa. Follow me, Pesa. Oh, this one. Maestro in the building. Yeah, man. Stew peas are gonna do it. No, hey. Maestro. You know, Maestro, trick me, you know, Maestro. Maestro, because you know, tell me which one I these. Two of them are these Stuart, you know, Maestro. Maestro, the two man them are these Stuart. So which one of them I support? I support the two these Stuart them. Hey, Maestro. Hey, Maestro, you know what I believe, Maestro? Me know you're not going to do it, you know, Maestro. But you know, say, you know, Maestro, you know, say if you really, because all of the academy, them locked down for December, you know, Maestro. You need to roll out of Jamaica, come give the man them a strength, Maestro, in December. And work with your cousin, Akwasa, you know, Maestro. Maestro, you need to forward in the place in December. Maestro, you need to forward in the place and give them 1 or 2 weeks, man. Do some session with them, Maestro. You see me? What you say about that? oh, brain drain, sir, brain drain. We have to find a way to communicate. You just disappeared on brain drain. It's months now, you know. You and I don't communicate. Well, some of it is my responsibility because I've not been here. But brain drain, we need to communicate, brain drain. This can't happen. You can't just disappear. I don't have a way of texting you or saying like, hey, brain drain, everything okay? Reach out to me, man. I won't reveal your identity. Even if you're Sir P, I will not let anybody know that I have spoken to Sir P, brain drain. But reach out to me, man. I don't like when I don't know how to. You understand me? Reach out to you when I don't see you. You understand? Management, let's see what Mobile do in the transfer window. Good day, management. Just a come on what time is. Marvin Ferran, if I tell you everything that going on the show, boy, I tell you, me and Jason Guna, one big old piece of fight, the man have to get up and run off of this. and then you have a next brand name AC. I forget up and run off of this. Just kidding. Good show, man. Uplam, I'm not going to do that, you know. I'm not going to do that. Oh, Donald Stewart. All right. Bless up yourself. All right. Man's a family first. I have seen her play week in, week out. She's good. I am not saying Mimi is not. No, man. Remember, I just asked if because somebody was saying Wilson who played was good. And I said I feel like Wilson would do better in midfield, but the midfield is hard for her to make. Jason Guna said to me, because I have not been watching Wilson a whole lot, Jason Guna said that Wilson is an actual left back. I did not question if Taylor Hines is the best, right? But I said, what about Mimi Van Zanten? And they said that she's not at their standard. So then that is when I said, I do not believe the top players in collegiate soccer are far away from the players who play in the WSL. That's just my opinion. You understand me? I'm not talking about the league itself because the league is too different. A professional league and a collegiate league cannot be compared, right? All right, family first. You mean, Maestro? Maestro, want to Aquasa. Look like Aquasa injured or something. Come on, see him play, man. Nah, see him play. I'm not seeing him play. I don't know. Hey, Peso, you can't talk about brain drain lift up. Hey, Peso, careful what you're doing now. So you're saying that the top players in the college system in the USA are very far from the players who play in the women's soccer league. I just want to know, because the gap, I don't believe the gap is far. So even if the 30-year-old in WSL, so the players in college in the States are probably between, say, 23 and 19. So the best ones are probably in their final year. So what I want to know is this. If those top players, when I'm talking about the top players, I'm not talking about every single player in the college league. Again, the top players, I'm not comparing college, the league versus the league. I'm talking about the players. I do not believe the top players in college, the gap between them and those who play in the WSL is far apart. I don't think so. Though there's a gap, I don't think it's far apart. Because I believe there are girls who, the top players in the college system, could walk into teams when they leave college in the WSL. But I think the league in America is so strong that most of them don't do it. Those who go on to play, they don't. Just so that is my thought. That is how I feel about it. I believe that because it's an Arsenal home game, if Thomas Partey is back up and running and Calafiori is not injured, I think Arsenal wins. I see Manchester will begin to make progress, but I just think this is too early in their new coach's reign for them to have the upper hand on an Arsenal team that is coming back into form. And Martin Odegaard has been simply phenomenal. And I've been very hard on him, but this man is like, I think he and Saka are the two most important players. I would say, you know what? I would think Saka, Martin Odegaard, and Saliba are the three most important players in Arsenal team. Any one of those players out, it could affect the Arsenal team. All right, so DW, let me just ask, and this is a question. So you're saying that Jody Brown is not good enough to make any roster in the WSL? So if we were to take the top 11 players in college football in the States, are we saying then they are not able to make any of the rosters in the WSL? I'm trying to figure out, let me be calm and try to understand what you're all saying. No, man. No. There's no man. But I don't expect Bunny Shaw's never dominated anywhere the way she dominated in college. I don't expect that. I would not expect any player from college, no matter who they are, whether they are an American player, I don't expect them to go into the WSL or any one of the top professional league and dominate. But if the gap is far apart, then I'm also going to assume that no player who play in college soccer, if the top players cannot make a WSL roster because the gap is so far apart. It is because the gap is not far why there are players, I believe, who could leave there and end up in the WSL. Yeah, but all right. So I hear you, and this is the thing. I think sometimes we are clouded by. So here's what. So people will say, see, many people. I remember 3 years ago, people said that Andre Blake cannot keep in Europe because he wasn't good enough. And here's how we view things. So because Andre Blake may not be able to keep for Manchester or for Liverpool or for Barcelona or for PSG or for Real Madrid or for Juve, because we see those top teams, we just say he can't play any at all in there. So here it is now. I am saying to you, the league. So when you say to me that the brand name teams, obviously the brand name teams are going to buy the best players from all over the world. So obviously it will be difficult. But to say that when we begin to say that the gap between the WSL and the top college players, the players in the WSL and the top college players, if we give the impression that it is far and wide, then it does mean then players who are top players in the college system in the US cannot make a WSL roster. So it would mean then that the US team is really, because the US team would have to assume of inferior players to like all England and those teams who play in England. Like, I don't understand. I think what we need to look at is the overall program in the US. The USA have one of the strongest in the world, the strongest women's program. So the overall program in there may be on par with even in England in terms of the development of players. How many teams? Oh, here's what I want to ask you. How many teams in the world have dominated the USA? In women's soccer, I'm talking about. How many teams? All right, but this is what I'm saying. But this is what I've been saying. There you go. There. But that's what I'm saying. There is a gap. There is, I'm not saying that there is a gap, you know. But to make it seem like there are different levels, and it's I don't think it is that far apart. I think there are teams in the WSL that Jody Brown could have played for. I do not believe that there's no team in the WSL that Jody Brown can make. I believe that she could have made teams in it. In the same way, I believe like the Swaby sisters could have played there. I don't know. Your brethren says USA sets the bar for female soccer program. Agreed. I think, and this is what I'm saying, because the overall quality of the program itself in the US is so good, it makes the players that produce a whole lot better. Yeah. But it's the 2 hour mark and some of you got on late. So I'm going to run a year, mate. Labrador. You want a Labrador? Link me. I have Labrador. You want a Labrador? I have a blonde Labrador. Run a month or so. Get them shots already. You want a Labrador? Link me. You have to have a good place to keep dog doing. I'm willing to be a dog and brush dog teeth. Or if you can't get the dog or clean dog ears, buy dog food, ton corn meal, All right, but I am management. This is I Am Sure Sports as usual. When we get to the end of the program, you know how it goes. Yeah, Redred. Dog will call me a time. The vet was here today, so I need to go and check that. Yeah. But people, bless up yourself. Hit the like button before you go. Brain drain, we have to find a way for it. Stay in touch, man. You can't be away so often, man. Come on, man. You gotta do better than that. All right. But our management, this is I Am Sure Sports, and as usual, when it gets to the end of the program, we say we are over and we are OUT out of here.
Yo, watch your bad dog, SK New heard this. The body out there, Sniper King I represent for I Am Sure Sports. You get to me, I say, when you want the latest news and sports and updates and all of that, check out I Am Sure Sports. You know the thing goes in. Remember, cover the whole island. Remember Kingston, Westmoreland, Galchester, Orchard Race, Galtigo Bay. Everywhere. I Am Sure Sports. Check it out for the latest news and latest updates. Sniper King I represent. Where them feel like? Yeah. Someone on for the food from young, from we there, you need height. I Am Sure Sports. Yeah, dog.